Good evening and welcome to News 10 on My Fox 10. A dramatic decision leads to a walkout. All eyes were on the Northeast Sullivan School Board tonight. The question, would Union Duggar High School be closed? News 10's Rondrell Moore was there and has the answer.
Come on, people! That ain't right! That ain't right!
Emotions running at a boiling point, they came after a vote sealed the deal.
Motion passed.
3-2, the final tally. Union High School is closing. It'll happen at the end of this school year.
This was no shock. This was no surprise. This is what we expected them to vote on 2 weeks ago.
The news by itself was enough to get most of the pro-union crowd to walk out in masses right after the vote. And the side in favor of the close was satisfied, but they don't call it a victory.
I don't think anybody feels happy about the economics right now. The rural schools are being strangled because of the funding issues in Indianapolis.
The high school closing was just the beginning. The board decided to cut Duggar Elementary as well. Also, Shelburne Elementary will cease to exist as it is. The building will be transformed into the district's only middle school. Meanwhile, Farmersburg and Hymera Elementary will be the only K-5 elementary schools in the corporation. The restructure is meant to save money, and for a district struggling, it was a last resort.
I'm hoping this will put us where we need to be. I don't know what else we can do, when you're down to 2 elementaries and a middle school and a high school.
The goal is to bring programs back with the money they've saved, and that would in turn bring students back to the district and money along with them. But the hurt Duggar parents don't share that thought. Many of them have thoughts of jumping ship altogether to another district.
My wife and I couldn't run to 3 different towns and 3 different schools and pick kids up from basketball practice and everything.
So after a tumultuous meeting, much is still up in the air for Northeast schools. But one thing appears certain after this night, Duggar will need to say goodbye to their school. In Sullivan County with photojournalist Gary Bryan, Rondrell Moore, News 10.
The board voted to send all Union High students to North Central. The district says the high school has the space and faculty to accommodate the move. Meanwhile, reps from the Save Union High School group say they are considering taking legal action against the school board.